Hey everyone, this is Mike with Gnut again. Gnut, G-U-I-N-U-T is my YouTube channel. I'm making this for Facebook. Excuse me, I have a question that I've been stumped about for too long, and I'm wondering if you guys can help me out. And so I'm going to post this to Facebook, but I also, will probably put it on my YouTube channel so I can link it. But I have 3 Guitar Fetish guitars that I bought as what they call luthier specials, sometimes blems and blemish pieces that came back to them, I presume, and were sold at discount and clearance and all of that. So I picked them up cheap. And so I want to show you one here. Not really that I need to, but this is an example of one. And I just started playing it because I was able to kind of fix one of the problems that it had. It had a intermittent switch on here, and I was going to get around to replacing that, and I finally was able to fix that. It just had a loose output jack plug, and that fixed it. So I've been playing it and absolutely love the guitar. It still needs to be replaced though, because it still has a scratchy, it's not intermittent, but it's still a scratchy switch. And aside from that, I have 2 others. One has kind of a similar problem, and the other just has stiff pots. Another fantastic guitar. I guess I'll show you. This was a kind of a long discontinued model. I can't remember quite the name of it, but it has the maple neck. It's really fantastic. But it's got stiff pots, so I'm going to replace that. So I purchased 3 harnesses, and I lost my preview at this point. So what I'm going to do is discontinue and make sure I have a video on, the video is working on my phone. I'm recording as expected, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. It looks like that has saved. So I have 3 guitars that that I'm going to swap the harness on. I could probably fix the harnesses and put them back in, but I want something that's tested and good to go outside of the cavity before I put them in, because all 3 of these are semi-hollow and they can be tricky to do. So I have 3 of these harnesses. I want to make a modification to those harnesses. So these have, Guitar Fetish does, they have the push-pulls for the coil splits. 2 of the guitars I have don't have coil splits, so that's, they're going to get coil splits. I really like that. Guitar Fetish does the coil splitting on the toe knobs. Gibson does them on the volume knobs. And I find it more robust, kind of a strident split when it's done on the, or at least how Guitar Fetish does it. I don't know. But when it's done on the tone knob. So I don't want to switch that. In fact, I have multiple Guitar Fetish LP type guitars that I have purchased from them. Luthier specials, blemishes, all on sale and clearance, real cheap. I fixed like 8 of their broken necks, and great guitars. But I want to be able to modify the existing harnesses on them to do what really this is all about. This is about putting an out of phase switch in there. And what I want to do is find out if I can replace one of these one of these regular pots with a push-pull or dual switch, dual throw, double whatever pot, so I can do out of phase, but do it on the volume so I can keep everything else the same. And so I've got several. I've got 2 sets of push ones, which I've never used before, and I'd like to try, and 2 sets of push-pull ones. All of them are 500K, and I have A and B's, the analog or logarithmic taper. So I have those choices, and they're here ready to go. So, but the challenge is to put it in the volume pot. You know, replace one of these volume pots. This bridge is here just holding down these quick plug connectors, so they're not, you know, bouncing around. So that's the challenge. I just wondering if somebody could tell me how to wire one of these in here to the volume pot, preferably the neck position volume pot, so it's so it goes out of phase. One thing I have, you know, after inspecting this, I did look at it closely, and so from the pickup, there's a white wire that gets diverted right here and goes redirected to the tone pot before it does its thing in here and gets sent back to the volume. But it's grounded initially here apparently, and that white one goes back and then gets a jumper back into the volume. So that's a bit of the signal flow. I don't know what it means, but I wanted to share it with you. And yeah, so I think I'm going to leave it at that, because that's my question, is how to put out of phase, how to swap this for an out of phase. It's a volume pot, and yeah, so if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. Or yeah, so I can get this done. I got 3 of them to do, 3 guitars to fix, and I'm hoping you can help. Thanks. Take care.